Hi, it's Miss Lisa at the St. Paris Public Library. Today is Thursday and we're going to do baby bounce today. I'm going to do a little bit different one each week just to go through some different things, but you are welcome to do these baby bounces more repetitively. Your baby will enjoy the repetition of things even if you might get bored with them, but you're welcome to watch them over and over and use the same ones more than one day. But each week I'll have one different one. So this is our first one, so I want to talk a little bit about comfort. Your area needs to be nice and soft for your baby, so make sure you put down a nice soft area for your baby to lay. And you need to be comfortable too, because if you're not comfortable, you're not going to enjoy this. And this is time for you to have some one-on-one time with your little child, so you want to be as comfortable as possible. If you cannot physically be on the floor, or you're not comfortable sitting on the floor, you can sit in a chair and do this with your baby on your lap like this, or you can sit on the couch and do it on the couch, whatever's the most comfortable for you. I just like to do it on the floor because that's how we would do it at the library for most of you to come in. You can actually use a yoga mat. If you have a yoga mat or an exercise mat, you can use that and then just put a blanket over top for your baby, or sit on a cushion on the floor. Either way, you both need to be comfortable. One of the other things is also with babies, physical contact with their skin is very, very important, and it's very connective to you and your child. So if it's warm enough in your house, you can have your baby in just a diaper. But if it's too cold, you can dress them, obviously put clothes on them, but if possible, have your babies down to their diaper so you can make skin-to-skin contact. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to get my baby down to the skin. Okay, my baby's down to their diaper. She doesn't really have skin, so it's kind of hard to show you that, but she has a diaper on. So you want your baby to start off on their back. Most babies don't mind being on their back, especially when they're looking at you and they can see your face. And remember that your face is a mirror to them. So when they see your face, they're going to respond to what your face is doing. So if you're grouchy or tired and you don't feel like doing this, don't do it. Okay? But if you want to spend some time with your baby and make it a good experience and a connecting time for you and your child, then that's the time to do this. You want to make a lot of contact with your baby, so you want to touch your baby quite a bit. It's okay just to touch them and to love them and touch their little ears and make that contact with them all the way down their bodies, from their chest through their torso, down through their legs to their little toes, and just spend a little bit of time touching your baby so they get used to you actually touching them. And you can talk softly to them while you're doing that. You can sing to them, whatever you're comfortable doing. You can do that. If you don't want to sing and you don't feel comfortable, or if you have siblings that are around and they're doing the same thing, if they are interfering with what you're doing with your baby and you don't have that one-on-one time, let them get a baby. Let them have a doll baby or an animal or something. Set them up in their own area with their blanket and their animal or their baby, and let them do this along with you with their child. It doesn't matter if they're a boy or a girl. They'll totally love it. They'll love to do it. So it's a good time for you to do that. So today we're going to talk a little bit about touching your baby and how to touch your baby. I'm going to move my camera into a different position so you can see better. Okay, so now I have my baby undressed and they're wearing a diaper. This is something that you're going to want to do on not a full belly. So don't feed your baby and then expect this to work out well, because we're going to move their bodies a little bit. So it may cause them to vomit some. So you want to do it before they eat or before they've had a big full meal that will fill their bellies up. Once your baby is naked, then you, like I said, you're touching their body, you're touching their skin, you're touching all the way down to their toes. So now your baby's comfortable, you are comfortable, and now we want to put on a little bit of music. So we're going to choose something that is calming, because we don't want to play some rock and roll stuff and then expect our baby to feel calm, because music is very calming to a child. So we're going to put on some soft music. Okay, the music is for you too. So I like this song, and it's calm and it's quiet, but it's a song that I like, and if I like it, a lot of times you'll sing to it. So when you're singing to your baby, it brings them a sense of connection and joy. So we're just going to listen to this one, and we're going to talk about touching your baby, and you're going to start at the head, and you're going to come down through their ears, and then put your hands, the palms of your hands, onto your baby, and you're going to gently pull down. You're putting a little bit of pressure, not a lot, okay? Let me move my baby just a little bit farther away because I won't be able to stretch her feet out, okay? All right, so start at the head, come down around their ears, palms on their chest, and pull down, down, down. Pull their legs out straight all the way to their feet, and give them a little bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Then go back to their head. If it feels good, you know, your baby will let you know if it feels good. The pressure on their body helps them to relax their muscles all the way down. Put your fingers behind their knees right here and just bend their legs out straight all the way to their feet, and hold their feet and bounce, 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 bounce. And do this about five or six times, just to relax their bodies. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Going down their arms, applying pressure. The key is when you're going down their body is when you apply the pressure. You don't apply pressure going up their body because that causes anxiety. So when you're coming down, 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 you're pushing down, down, down. Down, 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 down. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. This relieves some of the tension in their pelvic area. Okay, you're not bouncing your baby high up off the ground. It's just a little bounce like that. And straightening their legs out a little bit. If it feels too much pressure, then don't do that. You want to be gentle with your baby. Stretch your legs out. Then you're going to bend your knees up, hold them on the feet, put your hands on the bottoms of their feet, and gently push their legs up like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then stretch them out. Bounce, 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 bounce 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they're uncomfortable, then don't push up so high. Just push a little bit. This is an excellent gas reliever. Bounce, 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 bounce 3 times. Stretching their legs out. When you're bending their legs up like this, you're pushing on their intestines right through here. So the goal is to get your baby to pass gas. So if your baby starts to pass gas, good job, mommy. Okay, head to toe, all the way down. Then you're going to bend their knees up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch their legs out and bounce, 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 bounce 3 times. Good job, baby. Now you want to do each thing. I like to pick a number, whatever's comfortable for you. Most babies will tolerate at least a 5 repetition of anything that you do. But that is an excellent thing for you to do to get your baby to relieve their gas. It stretches their body out, and you want to talk to your baby the whole time you're doing that. Aren't you just the sweetest thing? Look how cute you are. You're so sweet. Yes, you are. Just like a little baby. Yes. Yes. You want your baby to feel comfortable and loved while they're doing this. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then stretch their legs out. Here we go. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Good, baby. Okay. Sometimes you can stretch their toe to their hand and down. The other side, toe to hand. Boink, boink, boink. And down. Crossing their body helps their brain development. Ding, ding, ding. And make it fun and exciting. Ding, ding, ding. I know that it looks a little bit weird on here because I just have a doll baby. But your baby, if your baby has normal range, they should be able to bend that way. Never force your baby's body to move in a way that they don't want to. After you do your activities with your baby, you're going to want to hold your baby a little bit closer to you so they can see your face. Hi there, sweet little baby. Hi there. and make that eye contact so that they know that you're having fun too, and you're having some good quality time with your baby. But for today, it's mostly about finding a comfortable place and comfortable music and being able to enjoy each other in a quiet moment. So we'll get together next week. So remember to find your soft place and your quiet place and your quiet music, and spend some time together with your baby, making that connection, so that next week when we get into some more baby activities, you'll be more comfortable. So I'll see you next week.